What's going on, guys? The Iron Jesse here, and welcome back to my new Marvel Legends news video. And today, I'm going to show you guys two of the new 2026 Marvel Legend action figures that are based off of Marvel Studios' Spider-Man Brand New Day. So these figures have been officially revealed since 3 weeks ago, and I know I'm late on this because I was taking a break from posting. I was also posting something else here on the channel, but now I'm finally get to cover these images for these two new figures for the film itself. So we have Spider-Man and the Hulk, and those are the only two figures that are based off of the film. Hopefully Hasbro will make more of the other characters like Scorpion, Boomerang, Punisher, Sadie Sink's unknown character, Tarantula, and even Scorpion, and also Tombstone. So anyways, right now we have Spidey and the Hulk themselves. So without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at Spider-Man first. So here he is. Now this figure will retail for $28, which is like a bit pricey. Well, they should make it like a $13 price tag for this figure, like how they did with some of the other figures, like the Mark III Iron Man, the one that released this year back in February. So let's take a look at the images for these characters. So right now, let's take a look at the box. I love the design for it. We had the movie logo itself. We have some of Spidey's webs all over the packaging, and there's his name. And I feel like this is like a redesign from the Final Swing No Way Home figure from like, what, 2023 if I'm not mistaken. But I haven't gotten that figure, but I am planning on getting this figure later this year. So we have his accessories shown, and also here's the actual character shown on the packaging. So I love the design for the box. It looks very nice and spectacular. Here's the actual figure himself along with his accessories. So he does come with 4 pairs of hands. So we have his wall crawling hands and his whipping hands. And he does come with 2 of his webs, which look pretty good. So we have a smaller web and a medium-sized web is what I'm gonna call it. So I love the design for the figure since they capture like the same detailing as the No Way Home suit, which is the classic red and blue Final Swing suit. That is that same suit that we've seen the end of that film. But I love the design for the spider logo, love the chest design. So feel like that lining part right above the spider logo with the ab crunch is identical to that previous version. So I really love the design for it. The color scheme gives me the Captain America Civil War vibes because of that dark blue color scheme, and as well as the red and even the mask itself. But I love that head sculpt right here. It looks so freaking amazing, man. He does come with his fist hands right here, his pair of fists that are attached to the figure already. I love the design for the leggings for him with that webbing pattern for both of his legs and also his arms. And I love the detailing for his abs. That looks pretty great. And I love the shoulder detailing. This is a phenomenal figure. So even though I adored the last year's Far From Home upgraded suit, but I would love to get this one in my collection. So since I did say I wanted to bring back more Marvel Legend videos here on the channel, because I know it's been a while. Well, even though the last time I posted one was in February. Well, not the figure reveal, just the figure reveal of the Mark III Iron Man. Well, I'm planning on getting that figure for my 23rd birthday next month, since, again, I still want to bring back some Marvel Legend figure reviews here on the channel. But still, I really love the paint apps for this guy. It looks very nice and amazing, in my opinion. Well, I just want to add some of these Spider-Man puns to it. But yeah, I just really love that head sculpt design. It would have been awesome if they added the Tom Holland Peter Parker head sculpt along with this. That would have been very awesome with his full head and his other head that he is half fully masked out, like he lifted his mask up his head. That would have been awesome if we get both of those head sculpts for this guy, but at least I totally take everything else. Now for the posing for him, here he is in that classic jumping pose with the wall crawling hands or opening hands, but I'm still gonna call them wall crawling hands. So yeah, very awesome posing for him, since I totally dig the classic Spider-Man pose for the Marvel Legend figures for him. So yeah, we have that nice design for the knees that are bendable and posable. So yeah, just bendable. But yeah, I just love that sick action that we can recreate in the film itself, especially one of the posters that he is going to have a face off with the Hand Army, the Hand Ninja Army. So yeah, I just totally dig like the rest of the looks for Peter himself. So that is a very nice design for that pose. And here's his thwipping pose is what I like to call it, or web slingy pose. Well, I'm just gonna call it the thwipping pose because we can't see him using his thwipping hands. But yeah, I totally dig that, which looks very phenomenal. So I totally dig everything else for the figure. I love the pose for it, so you can recreate whatever pose you want to for Spidey, like how he usually does for his very awesome action look. But yeah, I just really dig that for the guy. It looks so freaking amazing in my opinion. And next up, we have our second to last figure. This is the Hulk. So that's right, Savage Hulk is coming back in the MCU right after, since it what? Thor Ragnarok? Well, mostly Infinity War, since we did see a bit of him in the beginning of that film. But the price for him is terrible because this is a $47 figure. I mean, why is it $47? And that is why I said the price is terrible, because it is terrible. They should have made it like a $30 or a $20 price point for this guy. I mean, what on earth? I hate when everything is getting so expensive because that's just annoying, man. So freaking annoying. But anyways, I love the box art design. We have the same look as the one that we see for Spidey. And we can see the Hulk showing his accessories in his second head sculpt and in one of Peter's webs. So yeah, I just really like that box art design, but I hate that price so much. 47 freaking dollars. That's just stupid, man. I mean, come on. But yeah, I just still dig the box design. Here's the movie logo, the webbing texture, and all of its glory, so that looks very nice. Here's the actual figure himself. Now, he does come with a few accessories, so he does come with his fists right here, his two pair of fists, or his Hulk smashing fist hands, if you want to call it. Well, I'm just gonna call it that. And he does come with his yelling head sculpt, and it looks fine for the way it is, because to me it looks okay. Well, I honestly love that other face that he is like grinding his teeth, or just showing his teeth right now. But yeah, the yelling face, it is okay in my opinion. So at least it's a little bit off, but it's not that bad. But the first head sculpt, I rather prefer that. But I totally love how they added like that yellow button-up shirt to him. That looks very good. I love the brown pants for him that are torn up just a smidge. And he does come with two of Spider-Man's webs that you can attach to the figures, what I meant to say, that we will get into later on for the last image. But yeah, I just really love how they added the button-up shirt. I love the torn-up texture for it. So if I remember this correctly, I feel like when I've seen like some short videos of him, I feel like some people may or may not remove that shirt. While I was wondering if the shirt is removable, so you can't have a shirtless Hulk right here. So you can't have him with or without it. If you guys don't want him having the shirt on, you can easily remove it. Well, possibly. But if you wanted to leave it on, that is cool. So yeah, I just really love that cool look for the Hulk, since I love them toes, man. Love those sweet Marvel Legend Hulk toes. So yeah, very great look. I love the little nails that we can see on both of his thumbs for his opening hands, and also his Hulk smashing fist hands, and the veins for both of his muscles and arms. That looks just amazing, man. I just totally dig that. So let's take a look at the poses for Jelly Green right here. So this is him in his rage look. So this is what he looks like with that second head sculpt. Again, it is a very fine looking head sculpt for the roaring or the yelling look. Well, I'm just gonna call it the roaring look because Hulk usually roars. But yeah, I just really love that design, how you can change up the fist right here to recreate his Hulk smashing look. And you can bend the toes, not the toes, the knees is what I meant to say. Why did I say toes? But still, I just really dig that right here, and I love the design for his brown pants. So yeah, very cool pose for Hulk, which you can see right here. And here's the other post that his hand has been thwipped up by Spider-Man since it's all webbed up by him. So yeah, very cool look. Yeah, I love that expression. It's like, what is on my hand? So yeah, that is a very cool design. And you can move the waist too, since I noticed that for the image too. So yeah, very great articulation for this guy. And you can slide that little web accessory into his hand. Well, only like the opening hand. Well, I feel like you can do the same thing with the fist hand. Well, his Hulk smashing hand or fist clenching hand, whatever you want to call it, for his second pair of hands. But still, that is pretty cool. And you can do the same thing with the left arm. And yeah, I just really dig that. And that is just a pretty cool texture. So it easily slides onto the Hulk's hand. So again, if you wanted to put it on the left hand, you can. If you want to do it on the right, like how we can see in this image, you can. And I really love the other image that you can't put the other webbing accessory right here. So yeah, that is just a very cool look. And I'm curious to know if that webbing can fit to the opening hand. So yeah, you can't just put that on the fist clenching hand and put the other one on the opening hand like how Hulk is all flipped up by Spider-Man. So yeah, that is a very cool look for that pose right here for that different web. And here's the final image, how you can put Spider-Man on the web that he is having a really great face-off with the Hulk. So I honestly love this image right here. This has to be like the best image of them all. So if you buy both figures, you can do this very awesome pose or whatever pose you wanted to if you attach Spider-Man along with it. So web, so you can attach it to the Hulk. So yeah, very cool image right here, since I love how you can do that to the Hulk with those web accessories. But yeah, very great look for this image. So I'm planning on getting both figures because I would love to like recreate some of the cool battle scenes between these two characters, and hopefully we will get to see Savage Hulk if they drop a second trailer like the end of the month or early June. So because I wanted to see Savage Hulk in the other Brand New Day trailer, because I want to see how he turns out from the concept art and also the toys themselves, since I wanted to see that happening along with Tombstone and also Say Sings Unknown character. But yeah, I just really dig that awesome post action for both of these characters, and that's just very thrilling to me in my opinion. So there you guys have it. These are all of the official images for the two new Marvel Legends figures based off of Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is Spidey himself and Savage Hulk, or just the Hulk. So these figures are coming out in 2 months, which is like July 1st, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I know they're coming out in July of this year, which is 2 months away. So you can pre-order these figures at Big Bad Toy Store if you wanted to. So if you wanted to pre-order both of these figures, feel free to, because you can't do that on Big Bad Toy Store and also some of the other websites. But still, I can't wait to get my hands on these figures. The prices for them are terrible in my opinion, especially Hulk's price. I mean, $47 is super annoying. They could just make it into a $20 price tag, because that would have been so freaking better, man. I mean, I hate when everything is getting so expensive sometimes. It's just really annoying. But at least Spidey's price is not too bad, like $28. Well, they could just make it to like a $13 price tag, because that would have been better to me in my opinion. So at least these are very great figures, and like I said, hopefully we will get more Brand New Day characters from the movie, especially Punisher, the unknown character played by Sadie Sink, Tarantula, Tombstone, Scorpion, and Boomerang. And that would have been awesome if they did that, since I would love to get Marvel Legend figures of those characters, because we all know they are going to be in the film. And also some of the hand ninja members too. But yeah, very great figures overall. I can't wait to get them soon, and they are going to be a blast for the film itself. So I don't have anything else to say about them, but they are so friggin' amazing in my opinion. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the C button. And don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments what you guys think about both of these figures for the lineup. I'll see you later.